G'day guys, heading out today on the Lady K at Lake Kurwongbah in Petrie, and going to go in search of a couple of bass. Now they've been biting pretty well. It's winter, it's going to get a little chilly later on. We're going to go out and see if we can find one or two of those big girls for Lady K. So when we're talking about the size of bass in Lady K, they pull a lot different than their cousins in North Pine, and generally we generally find that you probably get about a 47, 48. A 50 is a rare occurrence here in Kurwongbah, so fingers crossed, see what we can do today. Bassin's going to be joining us in a minute, but let's go out, see if we can find ourselves some mega bass on the Lady K. So as always, we'll start off today with a little bit of trolling to get ourselves to the grounds there and scope out what's happening. Going to be throwing on a couple of square bills and see what can do the damage. So we're just going to troll those back. Now Kurwongbah is not as deep as some sections of North Pine, so especially in this bottom basin area here, probably only getting down around about that 6 metre mark is about as deep as it gets. A little bit deeper, closer to the dam wall, but so we're going to be running 6 metre divers just in this little bit, in this first section, just to see whether or not the bass are active. We've got them hugging the ground here. They're actually pretty close to the bottom, so we want to get those lures right down as close as we can to them, see if they're in a feeding mood. Let's go check it out. First one today. Yeah, not absolutely huge fish on that sharp point to begin with, and of all the things, I've left my net at home today. Well, Bassin will bring it a little bit later, but I'm not going to need too much to wrangle this bloke. Awesome little donut breaker, but only goes about that 25 centimetre mark, so come out son, we'll get that out of you. Look in the eye, that probably wasn't going to hurt a little bit. And there we go, little Lady K bass. Hey, buddy. And a run like a racehorse. Hey, man, that got absolutely slammed. Oh. So just using the drop back technique there. There's a nice fish. Not done yet either. Hey, look at the size of that thing. Holy crap. All the days to not have your net. Yeah, baby. Oh man, that is an awesome fish. Have a go at that thing. Fat as, and holy dooly, did it go. That is a solid bass. Have a look at this girl. That is awesome. About, there you go, 45 bang on the dot. All right, werebill's come up again. You cheeky little devil. Hey. There we go. Beauty. Oh yeah. Might be another chunky one too. Wait, here he comes. That is an awesome fish. Oh, stay on there, bud. Whoa, look at that. Another 40 plus. That is one chunky mama. Have a go at that. Wow. Hey, big girl. Aren't you beautiful? Hey, ready to go. Off like a shot. And that's what we love to see. We love releasing those big bass, man. That is awesome. And another one. Oh baby, she's going nuts too. Well, oh, got some weight too. Oh, there goes my other rod. We got a double hookup. Look at this. Oh, all right, keep pedaling. Oh, he just didn't want to be outdone, the old square bill. All right, Got to keep a little bit of forward momentum now. Keep both fish tight on the line, just so we don't lose either of them. These are good fish too. Oh, going underneath the boat, he's overtaken. Oh man, that's incredible. Oh, oh, man, this is pandemonium here. Oh, they're both digging too. We're in about 7 to 8 meters of water. Oh, they're a huge bass. Man, and the other rod is just buckling. Oh, right, one in the boat. On to the second one. Still got weight on him. He is down and tight. Oh, look out. Oh, could have me in weed. And we are in about 7 or 8 meters of water. Man, that is unreal. I think he's taken me through a whole bunch of weed. Anyway, we've got a bit of muscle in this rod, so we should be able to lift him up. Oh, man. Oh, that is a huge fish. I haven't seen him yet, but I can feel the head shakes. And the weight is diabolical. Really hoping that's not going to be a catfish or something equally as unpleasant like an eel. Oh, he's coming up there now. Let's have a look. Oh, got a bit of a dive. Oh no, it's a monster bass. Have a go at this thing. Oh, the old square bill's not going down without a fight. Look at that. Crikey, in the boat you come, girl. Of all the days to have forgotten the net. But you know what? The assassin will be along shortly, and hopefully he's bringing our net out for us, so we'll have half a shot of land these girls. 1, 2, 2 awesome fish, 2 awesome lures. Get a load of that. So, by the look of this one, we were almost stationary because this one was going off chops. This one's come along and grabbed that as it was going along slower. So I'm reckoning maybe a slower retrieve might be for the bigger fish, but I'm just not sure at this stage because the 2 big fish that we got earlier were both on the streetwalker. So going to be interesting. Anyway, where would you rather be? What an epic session out here on the Lady K. Now, winter bass will have that tendency to school up. So normally when you find the big girls, they're not going to be too far. There's not going to be more, well, sorry, there will be more not too far away. Yeehaw. Man, that is awesome. Oh, of all the problems to have, I can't hold on to my bass. Man, that is awesome. Those are 2 great fish. Ladies and gents, of all the first world problems to have, this is the best. Releasing 2 awesome fish at the same time from a double hookup. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 thumbs up, baby. That does not get better than that. Well, people, I've got to say, this has turned into an epic session. Mostly giving it the old drop back technique, dropping back and then giving it a bit of a flick. And of course we know that our sharp point will get down to about 5. So interesting to see. We've got arcs along the bottom here. They all seem to be sitting close to the bottom. So I think these fish are actually coming up and smashing these things basically up into the water column. But man, they are hugging close to the bottom. So they're in spawning mode, being the middle of winter. So they're going to be sitting on the bottom. They're all going to be schooling up. We're just trying to find those switched on hungry ones. Come and eat our lures. Now as we're trolling along here, occasionally you'll see the lures get a bump, and that's the bass coming in and giving them a fair old tap. And just goes to show you that they're actively feeding, and sometimes they're chasing that and they'll attack it out of territorial instinct rather than actually being hungry. We don't really mind either way, so either one is fine for me. Happy to take anything. But awesome to see a few good quality fish coming on board for the Lady K. Oh, have a go at these. Have a go at these guys. They are stacked up here like there's no tomorrow along the steam wall. Just awesome to see. And we're just going to come over the top of them and wiggle a lure or 2 in front of their faces. Oh, and there we go. we're on again. Okay, no, he's coming around in circles. He's probably got both trebles and probably foul hook for spinning sideways. Yeah, that's what it is. Not that big, but feels a lot bigger. Oh, come here, son. All right, here comes me net. The assassin's on his way. Again, nice 30cm bass. Nothing huge, not as big as the other ones. As you can see, there's a huge difference between those 25 to 30cm bass and those big 40 mummers. They are just thick as anything. Huge fish. Oh yes, the assassin's on. Oh, here we go again. Oh man. Oh, square bill's working overtime. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh man, going. Saw the boat. Didn't like that too much. There we go, look at that. Awesome bass, probably around about that 40cm mark. Geez, they go hard here in Kurwongbah. That's incredible. Yeehaw. Welcome on board, buddy. Righto, I think the square bill's pulled away. And of course, as always, the ever reliable sharp point square bill. These things have been an absolute staple for me in terms of bass fishing in our local area, that's for sure. And I think they're going to continue to be in the future. Awesome lures, just that right profile to match the bait species that you're finding here in amongst these dams in southeast Queensland. The inbuilt rattle sends them absolutely nuts, and it's one of the key things you're going to need to get that reaction bite, to actually get them to aggressively strike the lure even if they're not feeding. So and as you can see, you can on a lure that size, you can actually catch a 12.5cm bass. They're that aggressive at times, so clearly he's not going to eat something that size in terms of the lure, but definitely aggressive enough to have a go at it, and it's the rattle that really makes it. But great action as well. But check out Simon from Sharp Point Lures, he can hook you up with those. Well, ladies and gents, if there's one thing about Kurwongbah, when that sun goes over those trees like that, boy oh boy, does it get cool really quick. Well, thanks very much for watching, guys. We hope you learned something. If you ever get a chance, get out and fish Lady K. It's an awesome fishery right on the doorstep for a lot of the northern side of Brisbane, and easy access to get your kayak down to the water. It's only a short stroll, not like North Pine where you're going to take a cut lunch and 2 or 3 blokes to help you carry your yak back. But if you ever get a chance, get out and try the Lady K. It's an awesome fishery. But thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next time out on that water.